Melissa, thank you for calling Loveline.
Hi. I was wondering how Viagra works and if it really does work.
Of course it works. It works very powerfully. It works on the nitric oxide pathway. It inhibits an enzyme that breaks that down. And so when nerves are stimulated, it causes an increased inflow of arterial blood supply to the penis. And it's actually a highly physiological, pharmacological event.
All right, because my boyfriend wants to use it, and I was like, I don't know.
How old
Why
is
does he want to use it?
He doesn't have a medical problem. Why in the world would he use it?
Because he wants to satisfy me longer.
it? It won't help him go longer.
Hey, Melissa, you're smirking when you say that there's nothing funny about it. He shouldn't use it.
Okay.
All
And
right.
actually, Dr. Drew, it can, if you get the dosage wrong, having an erection for a long period of time can be
Because-
quite painful, can't it?
No, it can be dangerous. He calls it
clinical boner.
That's what Mike calls it. It's actually called priapism. And you can lose erectile function the rest of your life from priapism. You have to have an operation to decompress it.
Did I ever
So,
tell you the
Melissa,
story?
there's nothing to smirk about.
She's gotten a lie. Did I ever tell you the story about when that happened?
No.
I overdosed on drugs, like narcotic drugs. So they rushed me to the hospital. I don't remember a thing. They give me a cocktail of like doctor-administered drugs to help calm my nerves, to like deal with anxiety and stuff. And I'm like, hey, fine, whatever, man, whatever works. And I'm going through this kind of personal, emotional funk because I'd just been rushed to the hospital from taking too much drugs. And all of a sudden, as I'm like really thinking about like what I'm doing with my life and how I'm a bad addict, I realize I've had an erection for like 20 minutes, and I'm like, oh, it'll go away. But it just seems like an awfully weird time. I don't have to go to the bathroom. Why would I? So then 40 minutes goes by, I still have it. I'm like, all right, this is a problem. Boom! I hit the little nurse thingy. And I'm like, please don't be a female. Please don't be a female. Please don't be. Sure enough, it's like a 22-year-old female. I'm like, okay, this is really embarrassing, but I've had an erection for a good 45 minutes. She said, okay, well, let me talk to the doctor. See what you. Doctor comes in very, very stern. Yes, this is a very common. It's not common, but it is one of the known side effects of the drugs I've been giving you, that it can be a prolonged erection. But tell me if it's still there in 20 minutes, and we'll deal with it. All right, no problem, dude. Boom, 20 minutes later, comes back in. He's like, it's still there. I was like, yeah, it's still there. We're going to have to change rooms. So I'm in a hospital gown with clinical boner, and now they wheel me out into the thing, and he's like, let me get some more nurses in here. Go ahead, come on in. And then they had to give me other drugs to counteract that. When that didn't work, then they just put like ice and cold compress on my wee-wee.
The next thing would have been an operation.
My goodness.
I know.
So anybody, that is such a good message for anybody who wants to self-diagnose with Viagra and get it online. And
Well, there's some eye conditions you can get from Viagra too, and it can make you feel bad. So, yeah, you only want to use it if you really need to.
Hey, Cheryl?